Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game. And after that I decide what I work on today. Starting takes a bit, waiting for the terminal to respond. One command. No. Wait. That's the correct project. Game dev. Then one command. It's last, second last one, so I can just press arrow up, wait for a few lines to appear so I know it's ready. I can play what I want. And I'm currently started working on a base defense mode. I have to... It should be started at once in the browser. I look over the stuff after I play one round. I'm not interested in what's new. It runs on localhost for me. I delete all data. Don't even remember how. I had a test button, didn't I? Yes, okay. What do I play today? I guess I take sniper against mid enemies. Sniper is weak against many enemies at the start. Let's see. Okay, I triggered. With the air first. More rifles helps a bit. They still does not, so. Wait a bit for my HP to regenerate. I take... What is 5,200 the next try? So, my upgrade is weak against... Save. I have to press forward. I don't have to, but... Oh god. I lost more HP than I thought. These narrow spaces can help me survive. There are not many of them. Backwards shot helps, but against the boss does it. I try. I take backwards shot and slow trail. Okay, let's... Okay, let's... Fireline is perfect for survival. Because this also protects me when I'm reloading. Good. I take split shot, I guess, and additional charge. My fire line will not be strong enough anymore. Barely strong enough. Survived. I feel like synergy fire line. Okay, didn't read, but more fire lines protect me. I think it also goes on backwards shot. No, it doesn't. Okay, I'm not safe here. Try to will I be safe anytime now? Okay, here first of all, did I get synergy? No, I mispressed. I get explode. Okay, I didn't pay attention to what I pressed. So I panicked. This explains why I expected something different. 19 seconds. HP is full, but I think I wait here because destroying the boss will take some effort. Lucky. Okay, let's think. Synergy explode. There's no, absolutely not fire line. Damage and range. I think damage and range is the best cooldown. So this should help me. Give my fire line again enough damage. I'm protected. Was one lost enemy. Okay, do I want more? Is my sniper strong enough? Help single target, help single target, help single target. Add to use. Helps not to upgrade which do not help. This might be dangerous to wait here. I go in. I know this will be very hard. Let's try. Key. Okay, I think 1% I failed, but it was possible. Okay, this was 1-1. Next, I was working on defense mode. Let's just check. I think it's active and it's on a test button here. It makes all enemies run to me. Can towers. They spawn here. Wait. This is strange. Did I have a bug I'm not aware about? I don't reset the position. No? Hey? I'm confused. Something is confusing me. What was doing the damage? Do they not reset? Maybe. Anyway. Spawn logic. Have a reset position. I set character position to spawn position. Okay, I have to get back into it, but let's see. Button to starts. I have changed all enemies to wave type. I have upgrade to a higher level. The circle is changed. So more or less this was done last time. Now I have check is spawn position. Seemed off. What else? Probably I should wait for most enemies to be dead. Next wave. Something like this. Because currently they alter. But if they spawn on the same location, this explains. Does it? I am currently interested if my tower builder stationary and use shoot, fire circle, sword. No, use ice aura, I guess. Now I can start the defense mode. Have more towers. Towers. Okay, this was enough. Here are damage numbers. So they respawn in here. But they also spawn far away. They shouldn't be coming from far away. So I have two types, don't I? So some do not respawn correctly. But they're always... Thing is off. These did not... Hey. Do they... Don't teleport to me. Don't think I multiply enemies. And then they respawn on me. Or at least it feels like they're respawning on me. They run around in circles a bit. So the respawn position is... Here again, if you spawn outside, they're no longer dying. Go. Died. Okay. Some come from outside, most don't. But all should be modified, shouldn't they? So first I have to check respawn position, because this is not what I currently expect. Then I would have more of a wave type where I wait until one wave is finished before it's the next one spawn. I think currently I set it to respawn after a short time. Did I... need to set this value somewhere, isn't it? Enemy respawn time. Where does the respawn time? Here, 10 seconds, okay. I can also do this one in TypeScript. And I forgot one thing in between. Main version 389 today. Continue syncing. Let's go over the respawn logic, I guess. Tick enemy. If he's dead, I start the respawn logic. I spec with respawn on time. If I do not have a time, I set it. And if I am respawned, I create enemy and remove the time. So he should reset the position here. Reset position should set character position. This is important because he has a map chunk key. So he is assigned to the correct chunk. This feels like it is doing what it should. But I don't see it happening. I can't stop them from moving. Or can I? There has to be some error in here. Hasn't would assume. But what could it be? Let's see. Probably have to debug to understand it better. I am a character. I'm an enemy. Enemy wave. Oh, I have it open. I'm stupid. And I reset position. So this has to happen. And I think I do stationary towers again. And Ice Aura might be the best choice. Okay. Activate defense mode. And I'm just interested to see that reset position is called. I have an enemy. Is spawn position is different than his current position. So he should be reset after this. Stuff is over. Spawn position set. Yes, this worked. Also worked. Now here I have some which don't. But how would I figure this out? Something feels off. Set the position of this enemy. Maybe I go through here. So it's only about specific enemies? Do I defy the position multiple times? Can I get the idea of an enemy which hit me, maybe? which I then have to follow. If I'm dead, I do respawn logic. I don't return. It could be that I move them when they are dead. So they have 10 seconds of movement. Okay, okay. And turn. This might make sense. This explains it best. Okay, okay, okay. Let's assume they did move for 10 seconds. This explains stuff. To click here. Choose 5. Okay, test defense mode. Stars 5. This looks correct now. Okay, then I wait one time. Okay, fixed. I have to just wait a bit and see. I think I did not get a single HP yet. That's correct. So I have no idea what does. Oops, I didn't want to zoom. Game hold size command. My doesn't display. Oh wait, I want more damage in the best case. Now reach me. Will most likely die. Soon. Okay, I died. Now, I have no idea how long, what is the highest level. So the distance probably should display the wave. Let's go. Group 1 position. This is done. And display wave number. So I want to have for most enemies, wait for all. Almost. Let's say all. So I have some wave format. But display wave number was spawn with certain waves. I guess I could also do differently and wait. I probably want to move enemy spawn to edge. Edge of fight area, let's call it, to edge of, let's call it fight area. Wait for all enemies to be dead for next wave. So I want to change respawn logic. I don't have respawn on time. I need a respawn trigger. Which means somewhere I need to save. I have to find out where did I game mode. I basically want game mode specific things. Want to split. Currently it's just a string, but I could put more in here. Game mode data. Game mode data. Let's do it. I don't split it up yet. Do I? Game model, game mode. Game mode. Base defense, base defense. I do this for now, I guess. Now I want a type. Call it base defense data. Game mode base defense data, something like this. I will put this type in here. I have current wave is a number, and I want to know when I can spawn the next wave. So I have an enemy counter. No, I have to think a bit. I have this new value. It's optional, so it doesn't have to be initialized. It doesn't complain, I believe. But when I do the game mode, oh no. Game mode undefined. State game mode data is undefined. This circle spawn is checks for game mode. Enemy start base defense mode. This is currently in enemy. This is not where it should end up in. So I move it here. This is definitely this could be now both. Don't fix position. This is I push it over to here. Maybe it's not directly related to this enemy. Okay. Game mode wave defense. I also have this in here, yes. Okay, I break a lot of things. So import game, definitely. Oh, he remembers to put JS everywhere. Enemy wave character. No, he still didn't do it. No, still not. Why not? Normally 1 or 2 was enough. I think now he did. Okay. Should be delete unused, yes. Get enemy. This is when does it happen on respawn? Then I export it. No transform. Wasn't this the correct one? Export. It's not exported. Let's try again. Now game import should no longer be correct. Import from the correct file. So far now different. You should still need to import it. It's not in here anymore. Right, since it looks like it. Interesting. You should complain, yes. Don't see it where here. Let me go. I don't know if this is. Am I? Still not. Okay. Don't use it? Interesting. Wait. I I stupid, okay. Oh, it's working again. So I moved stuff around. Nothing more. I wanted to put the data. So here I start game state. Game mode data is let's properly let's format it this way. Now I have a queued wave. This data has to exist once I'm in the game mode, okay. Now I go back to enemy wave. And I want to don't have a respawn on time. This will be deleted. Respawn on time. Base defense. Delete. Respawn on time. See, complain. This is optional. And he doesn't complain. Did he complain in this case? Oh, here he doesn't complain. Enemy type key. So I have that position. He ticks it, it doesn't matter. No, I should reset position. Should I? Because if they go into their own chunks, it's maybe so I have the dead logic. Normally I would have checked this timer. I don't have it anymore. I want to reset the position once if it's not resetted. So I will probably do a position set, make a boolean. And I forgot here. So if position resetted, if this is false, I reset. Enemy is true. And here it's undefined. And here I respawn when game state, game mode data, queued wave. Is smaller equals enemy level. Okay. So now I have bounds respawn on levels. Levels never increased currently. So they should not respawn. They do respawn. I have different colors. Did I not reload? Instant respawn. Okay, let's see. If current wave is smaller than enemy level. Okay. This one is the correct one. Increase the enemy level. Okay, I see my problem. Next. Is it? Do I get the third color? No. So eventually they should stop. But they also don't reset their position, do they? No, they do. So they start on wave 0? Yes, I got all. Okay, so unexpected first thing is I'm starting on wave 0, I guess. This means they don't respawn. This is checked H tick. Each enemy, which is fine. But now I need a trigger for the next wave. Trigger for the next wave. I have no idea if there's an enemy left. I could do it in 2 ways. Could count the number of enemies I tick, or I could subtract each time I think count the enemies I tick is easy because might be just 1,000. Either when I kill one I count down, but then I would need to count once. It's doesn't matter too much, so let's enemy tick count number. Enemy tick count is 0. I have when I tick enemy I have to rename it. Enemy live tick count. Wave when I tick, I do basically. To exist, you have to exist. And I need to reset this value at some point. Export function game mode base defense. I should call it base defense, not wave defense. So let's try to get the naming base defense. Okay, now I try to use this naming base defense. Tick. I would game state game mode data is 0, we set it. If how do I check? Start base defense mode. This is defense tick. I could just game state game mode. I hit so many incorrect buttons. If it's not game return, I could check this. So the order is very important. When I hit a button, I think is it a different thread? No, it's when JavaScript is single threaded. When my functions are 1, so I start at the end, started. Game mode base defense tick. So let's call it at 1. Don't know the number. And I have to call it in game. Do I have some tick related stuff? Did I check for what did I check the game mode already? The death circle, he has different behavior. And how I paint, okay. On init, so I don't have any logic yet. The question would be probably just do it in do stuff. Do it in do stuff for now. If game state game, I can just call it and he checks game mode base defense tick game. Okay, I check if probably data. This is 0, I will data current wave plus TIF data. Okay. Now I should have waves. Take tower builder stationary. It is fine. No, you shouldn't be here. Could they be here? No, I'm confused. You should trigger. And it should trigger on base defense. Should tick here, so this should happen. I have 16. So I'm ticking enemies. Why do I tick them? Enemy wave. Check where I increase. Here. I have an enemy which is ticked. Character. Green slime. He is minus 1200. 300. Okay. He doesn't move currently. Do I have to go closer for him to? What? I am confused. One thing I think I understood this is that respawning and ticking my enemies doesn't happen at the same frame, so I get 2 waves. But I had confused enemies because their pathfinding was it didn't pathfind to me for some reason. I will wait here for now, I guess. Now they respawn. I think they always do 2 waves. Yes, they do 2 waves. And I died. So what is happening? I start the current wave, and there will be no enemy in the next tick, and I increase the wave again. I have two options. And the other one is even increase this number if I quit the enemy. I think this is the easiest one. The next thing is figure out what these enemies were. Base defense mode. So some enemies cannot. Okay, I have to assume this reaches level 2 enemies at some side. Now I have the problem that there are enemies which don't find a way to me, but they are ticking. Okay, let's see. I find the closest, don't I? Yes. In distance character. This should be my player. My tower pillar, yes, perfect. Calculate and set move direction. This one does what? Probably don't find the next waypoint, I guess. Yes, I don't have a next waypoint. So I don't move him. Interesting. Now the question is, why do I not have a next waypoint? There should be... Probably it's all cached because I didn't move. And then I have direct... have target key? What? No, not. A lot of data, but interesting. Then he returns null. It was fast. But this doesn't add up in my mind. Let's again, I am interested. Where is this enemy? Why do I character to enemy? Oh, no, this is... okay, I know. Interesting. Spawn position 860 left, 940 up. No, 940 down. So it could be here. Let's see. This one. Here, these enemies. Wait, these up here, they might make sense. I cannot see it. No, they also could. If here would be trees, so they would be cornered and they cannot run out. But I should remove them if they don't find the way. But they should be able to find the way. I have no pathfinding information for outside here, but you should. Interesting. So my pathfinding has... And these enemies did run out, I believe. So I don't tick them. And if I come closer, I do pathfinding. Now they run. This is not good. I think here were also some enemies. Did I... Wait. I didn't pay attention. Did I stop because they were too far away? Maybe I miss this. Still have enemies which are somewhere, I guess. Enemy position, please. 940, 860. So white. White up here somewhere. Did I see them? No. Don't see any here. Don't know if it's far enough. So if I up. Yes, okay, here were enemies. Could have to do with distance. Let's start. Yeah, tower builder, attach towers. Do I see any enemy not moving? Will die, I guess. I survive. I can still out more. Okay, here I have the enemies. 4. Okay, I saw it. Now let's try to figure out why they don't run. Only breakpoint. Get next waypoint, so something in here is a problem. So they were not. I have no open nodes, yes, okay. I have to figure out what the reason is. I would believe they are too far away. I am in parsing. I don't remember where my parsing file is. It's in character, okay. Parsing here. I have a max tile distance. And I would believe this is the reason. 20% is not enough? Max tile distance does what? Do you do anything? Yes. Okay, this is if you push in a node. Active chunk range. What is active chunk range? 1,000. Then I do 20%. This is 30 max tile, 30 tiles. This is not enough. But this also doesn't add up, does it? It was a graph rectangle. So it's barely not enough. Would assume. Let's try this one. This changes my test cases most likely, but I will see. Tower builder, stationary, twice word. It's defense mode. Don't care for now. So far they are hitting stuff. Now I again have one get his position. White top. So first of all I could have just increased it by a lot. So I'm sure this is the reason. Let me, yeah. If this is now not happening, it might be why. %50 is a lot, I guess. No, still not. So it's not the only reason, I guess. I have an enemy. Top left doesn't even seem too far away. I'll show here. Oh, okay, this is a special case. This is the enemy which let's see other cases. They found the way. I have 50%. They did one out. Okay, so this is the only case, I believe. Let's think a bit. I need to remove this enemy. And I restart once. I need a new map. I know the rest is fine. Defense mode, so is here some cornered? No, this looks fine for now. Okay, so this might have solved this problem. But I need to solve the case where when it's too far away. And maybe I even remove enemies which don't find a path by default. Because changing this value definitely changes my replace, which is not so important. Okay, at least this is now working. I am unsure what I want to do here. I keep this value. I still need to handle enemies which don't find a way. I think this was barely the edge, so I can remove them. This means if enemy moving, if this is false, then I have to delete him. Can I delete myself here? Take enemy. This might be difficult. This is a character function. I don't have any delete trigger, do I? I think a bit. My problem is, how can I delete this enemy without messing up? Now, tick function, all references. Probably here I do something. I go backwards, so I can delete. I just don't know that I need to delete here. But I could also do it in game defense mode, so the idea would be that after a few seconds I check if there's an enemy which doesn't find the way. Then I would delete him. What is the time I need? Wave. It's the time I display. I find it in Game Paint somewhere. Type right, wipe your end screen, my character stats. Time measures. This is some debug stuff. And player distance, boss timer. Time since first kill. This is a function I was searching. This is here. If I have started, so this should cannot find. Do you need game state? Okay, game state. This is I have to think. I tick here, so speaker 100. Once time last. I only want to check this once. Enemy check. Checked. For stuck enemies. Boolean. Make it optional. I do it. Set it. The enemy is false. I will if data checked for stuck enemies. If I didn't check yet, I have if it's good enough. Wait for a few seconds. Then I go for of game state. Oh, this is interesting. I need to go over all map enemies. How did I do this? I can set this to 2. I need to go back to the tick function. So I go enemy wave and references. Here I tick characters. This gets the character array. And I do this in game. Player characters, no. Tick past characters, no. Character, tick map characters. All map characters. I can do this again. So I get all map characters. Can I delete them here? Game state map. Not sure. I don't need to push them. I check, so I can delete it here. I go over each chunk. For each chunk, I go for each enemies, but I need to go backwards because I want to delete. J is chunk characters length -1. J has to be equals 0. 0 is also done. J. Character tasks, and I have the J. If character is moving, it's not moving, and I will need to delete it. Chunk characters remove, delete, I forgot. Splice. I think it was splice. Removes elements from array and if necessary inserts new. Okay. Splice J1. And after this, maybe this makes more sense to put it here. So after 100 milliseconds, let's say after 1 second, is then I go over each chunk, check each character, and if there is a character which doesn't move, I splice him out. But I think check for stuck enemies, this is removed stuck enemies maybe. Removed stuck enemies. Okay, now let's try. Tower stationary. Defense mode. So now I expect it's an endless loop. Did not expect this, so I have probably, yes, makes sense. After 1 second it's stuck. Now it didn't. Actually, this should be good enough, I hope. Okay, the next wave started, so I believe it's working. The spawn position still looked off. Let's try again to see. So, okay, they will spawn here. I want to see because they are in a line. This is weird. Feels weird. I can press the pause button and see maybe. And so here this is fine, but this feels strange. If I restart, let's restart. This definitely felt off. Oh, they could be different. Let's the third one. So swatch again. I am interested in also this one. Will respawn. They are incorrect. Interesting. But everything else looks promising. Just these ones are off. I'm confused. Is it? Or is it just... No. These should be here. They are not. They are already here. Like if they moved... So many strange small things. So here missing enemies, they are probably removed. So my code is working, I guess. But what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. It's the top left corner. Some enemies do not reset to position. They're also the very first to die. I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely gathering spot for wave points. For passing. But it's still, I see that on respawn, these are missing. Here. They're not on position. Let's see. I can now, but my wave might be working. I could display the wave number now instead of what else I display, the distance. Game paint. Probably here. Boss timer, player distance. No. Okay, this is not changed. If game state game mode is game mode base defense. You do this. Something is not paint player distance. Paint game mode. Game mode and wave. Something like this. In player distance, where do I have this? I mean player character. Move this to here for now. Put it here. here, call it this way, export it. I have a lot of imports I can do. Distance, I don't need the distance. I have game, state, game mode, data, Q and wave. Distance display text. Wave display text. Wave. 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 Distance panes width. Wave. Outline, okay. Distance is wave. Okay, maybe this is working. If I now link it. Distance. Now I go to defense mode and he changes to wave. Could +1 it. Because wave 0 is, I should +1 it. Okay, this seems to be working. +1. I have still this weird edge case, top left only, where enemies are not where they should be. I still have enough time. Now I have a wave counter. I could pick I should start directly. Okay, I want to play one time correctly. I want shoot or let's do sword, I guess. When I can no longer start defense mode, can I? Yes, okay. No. Tower builder. Stationary. I can press here. One sword. Sword. Max towers. I failed. Next, we try. Navy tower. 1, 2. Next one is sword. Don't do an upgrade before I've placed them. I've placed them, now I do max towers. One more. I think sword placing is a bit harder. do one more. Okay. And one more. And one more. Okay, I won't do it better. Now it's just 2 ones. Now it's C. $5,000? What's the most? I don't think it doesn't go up if I should verify this. My upgrade doesn't work. Oh no, it's I don't do it for stationary stuff because usually I expect the player to move forward. Oh no, oh no. I need to change the behavior. Do I? I don't know. Is my fire line damage? Is this also not rising? Interesting. If I hit one tower, does it? It changed. Okay. It updates when I place one. Also the fire line damage. Don't know. No. Maybe if I... Probably if I hit one here. This should update. Yes. No, 230. They didn't. Yeah. With 13. 20 is... Oh, now this is growing rapidly. Enemies get faster and faster. They reach here in shorter time interval. 19, 20. So this is normally the way for... Okay, I see the problem. Will die soon. 24. Like... What is it? Like... Somehow I survive still. Don't change their abilities, I guess, so they will always... But I should... I died. 31. Okay, I reached 31. I think no other class will survive this good. But it is working. Expect this one weird edge case. So I make a or in between. Defend. So I have an in-between commit. Display wave number. Or spawn with certain waves. Okay, these two cases. First I check I want. I do some and spawn incorrectly. How do I analyze this? I have again only a. Let's just replay once more. I restart. If this corner, maybe this is. Okay, this might be good enough. I thought this might be in the way. I go Tower Builder because it's the easiest one. And I am now interested. Towers. This should be enough to defend. And I am. Yeah. They spawned correctly. This looks correct. One more. Okay. Reload other map. How is this? Can just start. I should take attached because attached levels with me. Okay, they are off. They moved a bit. Can I explain them? They are dead. You should not do anything. But they seem to reach a few steps. See the path finding down and here. This is fine. Cannot explain it yet. So it might not be an issue, but the fact that it is, I cannot explain it, is the issue. That there might be other problems. Check the enemy. Check if he's dead. And I return. I have respawn logic. Paint every enemy which is. So the first thing I would need to check is. This is a -1/-1. I think I can find out if the spawn position of them are. They should already be reset. The enemies Wait. So I wait until... Okay, now all moved out. Paused. I can go into debug mode. I can stop so I get my game data. Game state map chunks. And now I want the -1 chunk. I believe I have 31 characters in here. And the question is if what position might be incorrect. The first thing I see is their position is not reset. Position resetted is true. How? This is not -260, -300. This is exactly what I see. Okay, so I know it says I have resetted the position. So reset position must have been called. Set character position. I definitely put in the character position. And I definitely go over here. This looks promising. I care for chunk change. They are in the correct chunk. They are on the edge of the chunk. I do not understand. Are they different types of enemies? Wave enemy. I think the ID changes because I create a new one each time. Spawn time. Did I not delete this? I feel off. Respawn on time. Respawn on time. Respawn time. Delete fix position. Respawn. Both exist. Interesting. I set this value. Ah, yes, I thought this was the time when he's respawned. This is the time he takes, but this is there's no value anymore. I'm confused. This also is delete, isn't it? And he complains. Remove it. But this shouldn't matter. I just don't need this value. save. Spawn time. This. Does this even matter? No, I'm confused. Does the normal enemy has this? Yes, okay. I hope this is correct. Now what? Still searching why they might have this incorrect value when they should be resetted. And it's only happening for the minus minus, which is the weirdest part. I can still not explain it. I should only run over this logic. I should stop here because they are dead. You are dead, aren't you? Yes. You are dead. They only upgrade enemy once. He isn't even upgraded yet. He's incorrect, so this was never called. Should return here. It happens each time. So I should find an enemy ID. But it's also not every enemy. Some have. Also, they are not exactly the same. I remember something. What was the reason? Is reset position not resetting it properly? Set it to the exact position. But they are all off. Is this a case for different? Game state map. Chunks. 0200 doesn't have, but I could. 02 might have characters, yes. No, their position is perfect. Oh. Enemies push each other. I think I finally. This explains a lot of their behaviors. Dead enemies are considered for. This is not good. This breaks everything. I have an explanation for it. This is a big bug. Bug. Dead enemies influence collision. Collision, I think. Collision? Oh, I'm confused. Collision. Okay. First, so this was correct. I want to investigate this. This would explain stuff. Further away, enemies are not influenced, but the close ones are. They are the first one to die, and then they are pushed. This explains a lot of passing behavior too. Now, where do I do collision? Did I have my own king enemy on boss enemy? Whatever. Did I had collision? Collision detection tick. This might be what I search. This is in character. Single function. I only check for certain, only close to the character I check for collision too. And for each one I do some stuff. Tick enemies. Tick enemies. What is tick enemies? Push them into tile? I have here a character. Current chunk character I. Turreta cap. If character is, what did you do? If character is dead, state dead. Maybe alive. Is not alive. I continue. Okay, this should fix my problem, I guess. So I can now explain why it sometimes happens and sometimes not. Let's see, is this... No, this doesn't look... It's only the top left corner because I believe... No, there's no stuff in the top left corner. This might be fine. Okay, let's see. Tower builder. Attach towers. Base defense mode. This is exactly what I need. They need to run down here. So they would push. And now when everything is dead, they are not. Okay, this fixed it. Perfect. Also, I can check their positions. Now all out. Let's try. I want this chunk. Yes, the positions are correct. This should break most replays. No. Pretty sure. This should break every replay. But this is important, this fix. Success false. Success false. Success false. Success false. Yes, everything is broken. If he still survives. No, he doesn't. Okay. This also tells me I have no idea about performance influence in this case. Wait. Ball? Long ball worked out? No. No. It sells its success. Tells me it's success. Interesting. Why would ball win? Was ball mostly is fast? Okay. Interesting. But was ball against small enemies? Forgot. I can probably find out on enemy kill count. So data. Kill count of 1000 is not a lot. Was it big enemies? But my assumption is correct that most stuff broke. This would mean I need to do I have not so much time left, but I should. This was true. I have fixed it. I want. Let's long ball. I am interested. Everything was broken. Wait. This? No. This? Okay. Interested. Restart. Test replace. No, it was middle enemies. Interesting. Ah, because he just zaps to the end. I see. This is a fast kill. And on this case, it doesn't influence performance at all, because I never had the case where there were a lot of dead enemies. But I reset. Okay. I believe it should not have the biggest impact on performance at all. Because I now don't count. Okay, so it might count a bit more than before. I guess I need now all again, sniper, builder, timer, all and position, all are required again. I want a test. Ball is the one which works, but I can regardless Okay, you are the most unimportant. I don't even take you on the list. These were all broken. Let's recreate them. Let's track this out because it takes a bit longer. Just verify again that they don't work. I think the retry does even work. It's interesting that the retry is false. Okay. Okay, I do new ones. Delete all data. Just go over snipe. Copy last replay. Got sniper. Long, short, king, musician, retry, sniper. Next. I do stationary. Copy last replay. This is builder short. Let's do tamer. Let's get okay, this is fine. Last replay. Tamer. Next is ball. Ball. Next is musician. Correct. Copy last replay. Musician. Need a short retry. Let's copy throw them all out. I need one more des. Maybe two. Here's my retry. Okay, I can do here. I do retry. I have it. I need to hit here maybe. Good enough. That didn't I have a retry? Doesn't trigger. Ooh. Okay, I don't care. It's only for the next one, I guess. So this is an unexpected. I feel it's unexpected. I'm confused. Reroll. I'm an idiot. Okay. This is what I wanted to test. All retry, and now I check again. Try. Fact. The last replay, and this is what retry. And this means I test replays. Play, new replay, success, success. Okay, so far so good. I need one more. Game test, no, to the file please. Short king. I want short king, and after this I come to an end. So short king requires endgame state. See what I have. No, I think this is not what I need. Delete. Again, no single sniper. I place the second one. Now I have sniper. I have tamer. I have musician. I think I take this. Okay. Just to be sure. Die because my replay and I restart. No cheat stuff is active. Okay, I want to go to the right. I restart. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to take whatever I can here. I try to skill whatever I can do here. And now I try to just the random thing. Okay. Perfect. Copy last replay. This is my short king. King. With this, it's active. Right, one them one more time. One test replace. Short retry, short sniper, short builder, short tamer, short ball, short musician. It failed. This is not good. Why? Not good at all. I need to investigate this case. Not today. Back, short, king, replay, failed. Why? This means I still rolled it in. New bug fix dead and not influence collision. New New short replace. Commit. But the rest was working, so I will push. So it gets deployed. This is fixed. Move enemy spawn to edge. Okay. And this will mean I need short king. But this is new. But this is part of here, I guess. I don't need to name it. So is there anything which comes to mind? I skilled a lot of stuff while going. Just skilled a lot of things. Maybe skilled stuff while playing. Is this a cause? This doesn't make sense, does it? I cannot think. I'm running out of time. Okay, but my defense mode making progress. Found a weird bug, I fixed it. And I should also figure this out. There's always a cause when the replay fails that multiplayer can fail too. Did I have anything new? Would I have my attached towers maybe in here? Would be a cause? Who knows? Okay. But I should come to an end for today. And thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.